There stood a cabin tucked in trees, a cozy home beneath the leaves, where Kivox, Kaelith, Todd reside and live their days with joy inside. One morning brought a little guest, while all his friends were off to rest. Bright little monster, sweet and kind, with simple fun and play in mind. Todd met the guest with eager cheer. They filled the halls with laughter clear. They played with toys and games they found, and chased each other all around. They raced the yard beneath the blue, then Todd climbed on for a ride or two. They built tall towers, knocked them low, then built them up and watched them grow. They chased a ball across the floor and found new games to explore. A cabin day beneath the sun, a dozen games and so much fun. Todd had a monster for a friend, and hoped the happy day would never end. They laughed and played from morn till noon, while sunlight danced across the room. Little monster smiled from ear to ear, for Todd had made him welcome here. Then Kaelith brought a little prize, a bright red button before their eyes. Kivox just sighed as if ready to resign, while everyone else admired its shine. Little monster studied the button with care, while Todd leaned closer to see what was there. Kaelith just smiled and offered the prize, while Kivox watched with wary eyes. Little monster pressed it and out popped a treat, a warm little cookie deliciously sweet. He looked at the cookie and pressed it again. Another cookie appeared right there, and then one became two, then two became three, and soon there were cookies for all to see. Little monster grinned and his tail started wagging, then suddenly off went the little beast dashing. He grabbed for the button and darted away, with Todd close behind in the middle of play. Kivox knew trouble was coming in fast, and somehow the quiet was not going to last. Now cookies covered half the floor, and little monster wanted more. He clamped the button in his jaws, then bounded off without a pause. Todd chased after, laughing loud. Kaelith joined the little crowd. Kivox watched them race and run, and knew the real trouble had begun. Kaelith produced another red prize, with mischief already alight in her eyes. One press made muffins rain down from above, another sent bubbles to rooms they all loved. Pancakes came sailing in warm golden streams, while furniture floated as light as a dream. A brass band appeared with a loud marching theme. The cushions rose up and drifted around, while thunder and sunshine came crashing down. A doorway appeared where there hadn't been one, and rain filled the hallway before they could run. The buttons kept moving from hand to hand, while no one could follow the original plan. The cabin was spinning, the ceiling was raining, the furniture floated, the whole place was changing. Little monster bounded through cushions in flight. Todd laughed beside him with purest delight. Kaelith was laughing and joining the fun, while Kivox looked on as the chaos had won. Then Kaelith looked round at the state of the place, and calmly decided they'd all had their chase. Kaelith reached for a button and gave it a press, and suddenly everything settled to rest. The bubbles vanished, the furniture dropped, the cushions came down, and the brass band stopped. The cabin grew quiet, the strange things were gone, and just like that all the chaos moved on. Todd sat beside little monster, the day was through, while Kivox went outside to start up the barbecue. The cookies were gone and dinner was set, with plenty of food and no trouble yet. Todd was sleepy and little monster sat quiet and tired after all of that. Kivox served dinner while Kaelith sat near, and nothing unusual happened from here. The cabin was quiet, the fire burned bright, and everyone settled in for the night. The day had been busy, the evening was through. The cookies were finished, or so everyone knew. Little monster curled up, quite sleepy and small, with one little red button still tucked in his paw.